Okay, good morning. It is week 4 of the Shoot Diaries. So I'm just about to do a little physique update. It's a little bit warmer today. Last few weeks it's been pretty chilly outside, but it feels a little bit warmer. Still not as warm as I'd like it to be, but we are edging ever closer to summer, I believe. I mean, factually we are moving towards summer, but yeah, hopefully. This is the UK, so you never know. So, physique update about to come, and I've had a little bit of a wobble this week, to be honest. A little bit of frustration has been peeking through because scale weight until this morning has been, I don't know if YouTube will allow me to call it what I want to call it. They might censor me, but it's been annoying. Until this morning. This morning I had a drop, which was nice. Dropped 0.5 this morning. Messaged my coach saying, finally had that drop. Brilliant start to the day. He goes, great, still going to make some changes today. Fantastic. So looking forward to that. I've got a call with him later on today. But first, let's do the physique update. And then throughout today, I'm going to take you through what I am eating in order to get into shoot shape for the 4th of July. So there we have it. Physique update done for this week. Alright, so meal 1, first meal of the day, starting with my famous protein oats. So currently, obviously with me dieting, quantity is a little bit different from when I was at the peak of my build. So it's 70 grams of oats with about 170 mils of water. I do it with water instead of milk, save those calories. But 170 mils of water, 30 grams of whey. Hello. Do you want to say hi to the camera?
Where's the camera?
It's there.
Hello.
I don't know if you're in it. Can you say?
Hello.
He's in it now, yeah? So, yes, full whey, double chocolate. You get some honey, with a little bit of biscoff as well. And then, of course, frozen Black Forest mix. So that's the first meal of the day. It's what I have every single day. You know, I've had it probably for the best part of the last 2 to 3 years, I'd imagine. And just the varying differences in terms of quantities depending on what I'm working with. Obviously, if I'm in build, I can have more. If I'm cutting, if I'm deep into a cut, then the quantities tend to come down. But yes, very much enjoy this. And if you had the same meals most days or every day, it takes away so much of the thought process. You don't have to think about it, you don't have to make decisions, which is exactly what you should be doing anyway. Cool. So I'm going to make this, I'll show you the end result. You've probably seen it on my Instagram anyway, but I'll show you the end result. But I'm very much looking forward to this. Okay, so here we go. There it is in all its glory. Best meal, genuinely, probably of the day. I think it's my favourite. But this is about 500-ish calories and will pretty much sort me out until lunch now. So, I'm really going to enjoy this. Right, so plan of action today. I am off to Blue Water right now. I am in desperate need of something to wear to a wedding that I'm going to tomorrow. Now, we are only going to the evening part of it, so normally it's a little bit more relaxed, but I've got a pair of checkered trousers, grey checkered trousers that I want to wear. and I just need to pair it with something. And to be honest, I haven't got any idea of what to wear on top. Like, do I wear a shirt? Do I go long sleeve polo? Do I wear something else? And then for shoes, I don't have any smart shoes because I live in my Vans and Vivos. So, and that's not going to be acceptable to go to a wedding in. So desperately need an outfit. No idea what I'm going to wear, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be most of my morning. And then I've got my haircut at 3:45, but I need to fit in my gym session in between that and its legs. So plan is get to Bromley. It is 8:40, so I should be, if traffic's good to me, I should be at Blue Water, not Bromley. I should be at Blue Water, I would say by 9:30 at the very latest, because I do need to stop and get fuel. So I should be there at the very latest. Then hopefully, fingers crossed, it's just nice and straightforward. I go into maybe a couple of shops, find exactly what I want, and then I can just be done. Because then if I can come home and have some food and then go to the gym, that would be ideal. But I've got a feeling, because I'm quite picky and fussy and can be quite indecisive, this trip in Blue Water is going to take a little bit longer than I'd like, which means I'm going to have to get something out to eat, which is not ideal but easy to navigate once you know what you're doing and what's available. And then I'm going to have to go straight to the gym and then straight to my haircut. So I have prepared for that. I bought towel and change of clothes and all that stuff so that I can shower after my session, then go on to get my hair cut, and then it'll be coming back home and cracking on with some check-ins that were submitted late. Naughty clients. That is Blue Water done, and to be fair, it was pretty successful actually. I've got a pair of shoes, a pair that Soph actually found for me from Next, which is quite nice, like brown suede loafer situation. I've then got some trousers which are quite like a beigey stone colour, a little bit different to what I'd normally wear, and then I've got some options for the tops from Zara. So I'm gonna try them on tonight, see what works best for the wedding for tomorrow. But I'm just gonna head to the gym now. I'm about 40 minutes away from the gym, and just because of timings and whatnot, I did have to pick up some food. Now, not ideal, but when you find yourselves in this situation where you are on the road, you are going to have to grab something whilst you're out and you haven't brought something with you, too many of you will use it as an excuse to just go and eat rubbish. You'll say, oh, I didn't have a choice but to have McDonald's. And that's not true. That's not true at all. It is a weak excuse, honestly. So I have had to take out a new mortgage for this, but I have been to Marks and Spencer's, and I've got myself some chicken. So fajita chicken, which will have close to 40 grams of protein. And then I've got some strawberries. So nice, high protein, light on the calories, will do me nicely for my gym session. I've also got my flat white, my free coffee from Greg's that I get weekly because of Monzo perks, so shout out to Monzo. So I'm gonna head over to the gym, have a leg session. So need to spend this drive getting mentally prepared for it, because legs are always, it's tough. Legs is always the hardest of the week, but I love it. And then finish up with some cardio on the stairs, see what the time is. Might have to shower at the gym and then go straight to get my hair cut. Hopefully not. If I'm taking 3 hours to do a leg workout, something's wrong. So I should be able to go home, shower at home, get myself sorted, and then go and get my hair cut. But yeah, that is meal 2 for the day. Right, we are back from the gym and I've showered, I'm feeling fresh. I'm gonna go and get my hair cut in a moment. I say a haircut, I'm growing it out anyway, so it's more of a trim, if you can even call it that. It's maybe just a little bit of a tidy up. But before I go, I'm just gonna make myself a shake. So I would typically have 30 grams, just because it's convenient, it's an easy way to top it up, it's low calorie, and then I'll pair that with kiwi and an apple. And yes, I do eat the kiwi with the skin on, and if you don't, you are missing out. The door's just gone. Right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna have to share, I'm gonna go and answer the door. Right, so that was just Amazon. I think it's a big box. I think it's our new Hoover, so that's super exciting. So yeah, just gonna make the shake. Always do it with water, even if I was building, to be fair. I would always do my shake with water. It's just a preference. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of having protein shakes. I much prefer to mix it in with my oats or with my yogurt, but it is just an easy way to top up that protein intake. So 30 grams mixed with about 300 mils of water. Give or take, it's about 300 mils. Where's the lid? There. So yeah, so that is my mid-afternoon snack, done and dusted. Tonight, chicken, chips and veg. So full, because it was with the club cards from Tesco's. We've got like 12 fresh broccolis like in the fridge, so we've got to make our way through that. But to be fair, we love broccoli, and like you could do so much with it. So you can steam it, you can boil it, you can put it in the air fryer, you can roast it. So versatile. But yeah, anyway, I've got 10 minutes until my hair appointment, so let's see you at the next meal. Right, filming like this because I almost forgot to do this, and I can't be able to set up the tripod and get mic'd up and everything. So just about to have dinner, which is a little bit kind of a roast kind of like situation. I use that loosely. Like we've got some chicken, we've got homemade chips, we've got broccoli, we've got gravy. You know, this is a full plate and it's fantastic. It's going to taste so good because I'm absolutely starving right now. So I'm going to go and enjoy this, and then I'll be on to my final meal, which you know what's coming. Alright, I'm going to enjoy this meal, this absolutely beautiful bowl. So I'm going to enjoy that whilst we watch The Last One's Laughing.